TV5 News at 9. It's now time for Design Time. Get your phone or tablet ready because we have a QR code on your screen for you to scan to get more information on today's topic. We are out in Auburn this morning with our great friend Kathy Kilborn at Tri-City Furniture. Kathy, it's good to see you.
It's very good to see you.
Yeah, so we're continuing our conversation from last week. We started talking about rolled vinyl from the 1950s and kind of like how it's evolved and how it's changed. And Kathy, you said new vinyl flooring products are the LVT.
Yes, so it is the pieces. Many of them look like wood, but there are things that are more into a tile look. So lots of different ways to get this product, but it's much, much heavier, much longer durability than the old vinyl floors that we used to have from the 50s all the way through the 70s.
So Kathy, can you explain why LVT is better, or is it better?
Yes, it's absolutely amazing product because it was made for the commercial world and it has different components than what we had in the vinyl floor. So there's a difference in the top layer through the core to the bottom. So much heavier duty than what was previous.
And Kathy, there are a few different components when it comes to LVT. Can you kind of explain what the wear layer is?
Yeah, so the wear layer is the top, okay? And there's many companies in the residential world that are just treating it with urethane. And so that would be similar to you painting urethane on top of a picnic table. But if you ever took a key or a knife and just scratched across to that, urethane will actually flake off in white and you can make a design in it. Not a great product for the wear layer here. Now in the commercial products, they have what they call the mill layers. So it's a 1/1000th of an inch thick. Okay, so that's what the mill stands for. And depending on how many layers you have, how that will wear. So commercial starts around 20 mil and goes up to 40 mil. And just to help you understand what a mil is, I have a piece of plastic wrap here. And this is approximately 2 mil.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
It's so thin.
So when they make a product that was commercial in 20 or 28 is a great one, you understand that this is a lot thicker.
Absolutely.
But the residential versions that you might find at a big box would be 3 mil. This is actually kind of what you're getting.
Plastic.
Put over top. It's a PVC layer. And then the other thing that they can do in the commercial, they put a hardener in. So those can be things like ceramic bead or a diamond finish. It's very, very hard. They incorporate it into this top layer and it makes it even harder than normal. So again, some of those residential versions, they leave out that hardener. And that to me is the part you miss because now people say, well, it won't scratch. All hard surface will scratch.
Right.
Cement will scratch, wood will scratch. So these hardeners are designed to help protect it against that.
And Kathy, tell us what's below the wear layer.
So the wear layer, then we have the picture. Okay, and so that's if they want to make it a wood grain or they want to make it a tile, the wear layer is protecting that, and that is really important to have the longevity that you don't get into that picture area.
And Kathy, what is below the image layer?
So that's the core. The core gives it the stability. So in the vinyl floors, we didn't have really a lot of stability because it was so thin. But in an LVT, your core can be anywhere from a 2 millimeter, which now is 1/1000th of a meter, variable, or it can go up to 8 millimeters. So this one happens to be a little bit thicker, and it adds acoustical deadening sounds, and it's a little bit softer. So that core layer is really, really important.
Yeah. And Kathy, is it important to know the wear layer and the actual thickness of the plank?
Yeah, see, that's the part no one ever asks. So you
Yeah.
want to know the mil, which is that top layer. Are you getting a 3 mil, a 6 mil, a 28 mil, a 40 mil? Because those are the variables in price. Again, if you change the quality, you can change the price.
Yeah.
But then how thick it is. And these products work well in a lot of kitchens and rooms where we have height issues with refrigerators and dishwashers. So again, it's important to know the thickness, the millimeters.
Yeah.
So you want to ask about those and then understand what that product was made for, because the commercial products last and last and last.
Yeah.
And so we want to make sure we're getting the quality. Labor is the same if you're paying for
Right.
the low cost
Right.
one or the little bit more money. And might as well put down the best you can,
Yep.
because then you're paying labor once.
Yeah, that's smart, Kathy. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, well, Kathy, thank you so much for helping us understand more about LVT and thickness and layers.
Yes, there's so many differences. Just realize that if something's $1.99, it's worth $1.99.
Yeah.
They made it cheap. If something better is $2.99, a lot of these commercial are not that expensive. Yes, it is a little more, but overall, you're going to get a lot longer life out of it.
It's more expensive for a reason.
Exactly. Always, always, always.
Always, always. All right, thank you so much for being here with us for this edition of Design Time.